We've seen him do this before. The damage mitigation here as well, the team fight presence, all feels very good versus a bounty hunter lineup where ideally you bring down one person immediately at the start of the fight to even up the numbers, get the first track gold going, and then chase them one by one. And Kuka just says, nah, just stand around me, I toss a boat on you, we all drink some rum, and have a good time.
Yo ho ho.
Mm-hmm.
At least Bounty is going to be able to scout out for the early ward. I think they've also spotted him because he did walk too deep under the tower, but the tower didn't get the right click, so they got the vision but no connection. He is stalking Maliburgas Raspiac, and he goes for the early hits, but he's not able to actually body block him in the trees, which is what they were probably looking for. Maybe a first blood, potentially, as they're coming in from the back onto the Invoker as well. They got the stun out coming in from Dip. A couple right clicks to go, and it's gonna be 5ManMidas taking Maliburgas Raspiac first. So they follow up with RRL taking the Invoker, which is, by the way, a huge kill. So even with the first blood for Sanctified, losing the Invoker, well, that's a rough start. We're going back to game 1 art, Mikos.
Yeah, straight back there, like a time machine. I thought this was the mystery machine, actually, not not Mrs.
It would have been even
bus.
better if they actually got, like, if you look at the, obviously just look at the order of the kills, if they got the Jubei Bane to get the first blood on the Invoker, that would have been the worst possible scenario that could ever actually happen to a mid player. Because you gave away the first blood for, well, in general, the first blood. Let's just put it that way. Mm-hmm. It's worth more gold and onto the most important target that you can kill in this game. You no longer have a clean sheet. You can still hold on to a +1 KDA, at least if there's something positive to look at that. But it is what it is. Sanctified is going to be playing the 4 techies, and I want to look at this bot lane, and Ray with his courier sniper, you could say in this case. Jubei's already taken Sanctified's couriers, has been trading, and these couriers are just waiting. They're just sitting and chilling, you know, hugging under the tower. Maliburgas Raspiac is going to be walking in for the first one. Tip's still going to be waiting for his courier to show, and they have spotted the bounty hunter, and they're also going to get the D-ward on the sentry. Oh, actually, both sentries are going to get killed, so Ray will still get to move invis around this lane.
Maybe Ray saw Knoxville's stats yesterday about who killed the most couriers. He saw Z-Freak's stats and he was man. Like,
that's actually true. That was an interesting stat.
He's killed more couriers than a whole lot of teams have. And he's like, you know what, I can do that.
And to talk about the whole average for the year. Like, there was a player with like +60 kills or something like that.
Yeah, there is a guy on South America, Apu Kings, I think.
Apu King, yeah, Apu King of Kings, yeah.
I forgot his name, but yeah. Go look up those stats if you want to see some animal murderers.
Yep. Jubei is murdering a bunch of animals, though, with his techies falling. All the goblins down the grave. And Jubei's got 2 kills already on this Bane. Great start for him. Mid lane, though. Invoker up to 5. Void with 9 last hits. 5 denies. He's got the right-click advantage over the Quas-Wix Invoker. I think in these rare situations, you would look to go 2 points Exort for the early damage just to compete with the Void. But I guess you still want to get that Quas-Wix rolling early on.
Yeah, that's a big investment, dude. I think in this case, the fact that the Void Spirit is not going to be able to push you out of lane or under tower is enough for an Invoker. He mostly really wants these levels, and he's okay if he gets behind a little bit on the CS here. And yeah, no Greek tragedies in the mid lane this time around.
Yeah, not this time. At least.
A very well-known matchup.
First 3 minutes rolling out. A sentry placed down by Maliburgas, meaning that Ray's going to get caught several times if he tries to move into Invis. So now he's just a melee support. He's got a heavy amount of damage, though. Able to yoink some of the gold off of the Skywrath. But what do you build all this gold into as a +5 bounty? What would you build?
Normally,
like
I'd say
medallion vessel, maybe.
Yeah, normally I'd say Urn, but that's going to be built by your Invoker. So medallion most likely go here as Bruzy.
Oh, Bruzy, he's dead. Oh, 5 HP! Oh, probably skipped a heartbeat himself as well. He's able to walk out just far enough to get the passive HP regen to kick in. 5 health before he falls. His south does get broken though.
That's painful.
And they're gonna go again. And
Yeah, exactly.
That
should be the end of him.
Money on the cake, as they're gonna be throwing in the dust as well. Killed under the tower. Tip tanking the tower is gonna be fine with it. Mali Burgos has been tanking the creeps for a bit, and as you see that Sky with 0 armor, he takes a lot of damage. Double King, though, able to get the Torrent out, and a Nightmare saved nicely to touch the blast off, but there is still a lot of stuff from the overwhelming odds. And
yeah, Jubei
kills Techies just like that. Okay.
3-0-1 like an absolute boss.
Yeah. Solid Bane. Somebody actually, fun fact, actually gifted me a sub to Jubei's channel. So,
yeah,
you know, maybe that was a sign.
You shouldn't have told people though. Now they'll just think that you've been bribed.
I've not been bribed in any way. I'm just saying, like, maybe it was an indicator for him to actually have a great game. You know, like he's already 3-0-1. That's a perfect start for a Bane, man.
It's. If you ask me for a perfect start on a Bane, I'm like, maybe I get to afford
on
boots.
the first blood.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I might have underestimated the Bane's potential in this one, but yeah, sure. Like that's the case. You're always thinking like, oh, I get to buy brown boots.
Pog.
5 minutes and 10 seconds into this one. A lot more CS for RRL compared to game number 1. He's already up to 20. He has doubled his last hits by this time, so that is definitely indicating into a much better game for him. And he knows that he wants to play something more comfortable compared to the last game on his Ember Spirit, which was very hard on him. But I'm glad that he still kind of got the confidence, and I hope he keeps that confidence too, because that's what they need. You don't want to give the moral victory for your opponent or the moral high ground for your opponent in these games.
No, definitely not. And as much as like these picks are like, oh, they're just having fun, it's like, just having fun? No, having fun is very important. Go ask No-Tail. Go ask the 2-time champ how important it is to actually enjoy the game you're playing and to just pick stuff that you find more fun. If that is what you need.
Swapping around the Nightmare. Jubei able to get the kill on this one as High Shaggy able to get the rotating Bounty Hunter kill for himself. And he even gives the tip for it.
Stepped under a sentry
made his
ward.
own rotation while they were fighting in mid. So that's the reason why they gave the bounty, is the Invoker rotates top for a kill, but it's a split kill on the Bane.
Invoker's totally fine with that though. That's earn charges. That's actually massive for him. He can
Mali
now...
Burgos being targeted. Vision placed down on the ground by Ray. Interesting placement for an Orbs Ward. Kind of between trees, but at least it shows a bit of vision there as Shaggy finishes him off.
Yeah, this is where the pain train starts for a position 5 Bane, because you need experience, but there's no place, or Bane, excuse me, a Bounty Hunter. You need experience, there's no place to actually get it. There's a DK on your lane. He's just going to push down that tower right now because your Luna has already abandoned. She cannot stand there any longer. I frankly think she got quite a lot out of the lane as it was. So, Ruzi bailing in time. But yeah, this bottom is not a place for Bounty Hunter to go get experience.
No, not at all.
Currently no place really for him. He needs to rotate with RRL probably, but RRL is not going to be in that big of a hurry. He's got an Orchid queued up currently.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Which is, I think he's going to have to save the money for that, because you'd rather have High Shaggy get himself into the Kaya right now for the Kaya Sanj than show parts of your Orchid and have him go like, oh, Yules it is then.
Yeah. Jubei wants some XP for himself, so I would like to actually see him stay in this mid lane. Maybe High Shaggy rotates to the jungle or starts rotating between these lanes. You want to get your 6 as fast as possible on the Bane for the Fiend script. That is kind of a saving grace as well against the duel from the Legion Commander. As you can see, it's being used on the Kunkka, but this Kunkka is just not giving an inch. He's gonna not lose the duel, but instead get a kill in return. And it all comes all the way for him. Invoker does get out the EMP with the tornado. Maliburgas Rasbiaj will be the one to fall first. Tip's going to be taking over the lane as well. And Ray is coming in from the other side. So we've got a 3 versus 1. They couldn't kill the Kunkka. Can they kill the DK? 2 tanky strength targets to kill.
It's going to be hard. You can chip him down a little bit with the bomb. But ultimately, I just don't think you have the damage right now. Your techies really needs a bunch of levels more before he becomes big enough. And until that point, you're kind of in damage problems.
He's kind of, he regenerates himself up by the time the sticky bomb is going to be off cooldown again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So you're basically doing ±0 damage at that point. They even lose the techies here. Double King is still living. He's going to get the Rum buff too. So even with the Invoker rotating in, one more slice to go. And Maliburgas will be getting this kill. And RRL returns the favor by taking down Double King. And there's a fight going on in mid. They take down the Luna.
Radiant's middle tower.
And now Bane is level 6. They've got Feed Script. They could still use it on the Invoker. And does he read this coming? He's got the Skywrath providing the vision. He's got the silences ready with his 10 stick charges. Does he get to use it? Sanctify is going to be here too, and they're going to have to choose their targets. The Cold Snap's going to be there in time. P-Script will be burnt, and Jubei not going to be as lucky this time, and he's surrounded by enemies. Duel will be used onto the Skywrath, and a Sticky Bomb coming in. It's not going to be there in time, and here comes High Shaggy with the DD room being picked up as well. They're going to be taking down Jubei on the other side. Laval is going to be taunted with the Remnant from High Shaggy, and with that DD room, he's going to be dealing a hell of an amount of damage, and he needs 3 more seconds to get another charge of the Astral Step, and here comes Ruzi. He wants some revenge for the last death that he had. The Cold Snap's going to be taking once again. He's out of mana. He needs to get some distance, and he's able to hide inside the trees, and they don't know he's all completely run out, so he couldn't actually use his Assimilate to get away, and they will take Sanctified out. Tib will get a double kill on the DK. Tornado's going to be canceling the DD rune off the Void Spirit, but he gets a bottle refill as the Sky TP's back in. They can maybe continue pushing. Maybe, because the Catapult's still being held back, and the DK form's about to run out.
Small blessing there, but yeah, the rough fight once again for 5ManMidas, where they, at the very least, they bring enough people that the Bane is completely cut off from any options to actually get use out of the Fiend Script. But after this, where do they bring the damage from? Full gets a good duel, but then nobody's actually chasing after him, so the bomb ends up being too late, and after that you're just constantly hitting into either a DK or a Double King on this Kunkka, and all they can do is chase after High Shaggy instead, hoping that they get him, but when they don't, the DK just murders their backlines.
Oh, there's a chance. They've had 3 duels so far, no success, but with 3 versus 1, success. Blastoff is there to secure the kill, and the first duel victory for the Legion Commander. Now going on to High Shaggy. Aggressively jumping in the front, but they don't get much out of the Cold Snap.
Can I ask why you're suddenly French?
Yeah, I think if we had an LC on the Mystery Machine and on Tib, maybe then. Pardon my French.
There is no Pangolier in this game?
No Pangolier in this game.
Unfortunately so. I think Pangolier should be in every single game.
Oh yeah. Actually, in Finnish, we just call Pango the baguette. we have a nickname for every hero in the game, pretty much.
All right. What's Invoker?
What's the Invoker? Okay, I think Invoker's just Invoker.
Well.
Okay, you got me. Okay, you got me on that one. I'll bring you up. We have this good meme chart. We have a whole big
chart. I love charts.
Yes, we have a chart with a nickname of a rough translation from English to Finnish for every hero, and then some of them have their own respectable names as well. Like where do we start?
Or respective.
Like for example, Undying is the same as toilet.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Not respectable.
I don't know why, but it's just called that.
I will peruse this chart with great interest as soon as this match is done.
I will provide it. However, some jungle incursions here by the Mystery Machine, attempting to find some of the 5ManMidas heroes who are not getting much out of their bounty. Like, there's no proper track kills really rolling in, but with the emphasis on the word track, every fight that goes 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, any track kills basically plus for you, unless you're the one losing heroes first, because right now it is a 1-0 for the Mystery Machine. Maybe even catch the techies. Dragon Table's about to come off cooldown, but Tip has the blink stun, so they could make a quick play. Bounty Hunter also reveals himself. Jubei, does he catch the bounty? He loses vision of him for a second, but he's got the Fiend's Grip onto the techies, but the press the attack's going to be there. He's still going to be taking down Ray, and Sanctify still hiding in the trees. Vol unable to intervene. That is going to be the tower falling. So you only got one target you're able to save. Purging off the Fiend's Grip, using the duel to cancel the TP of the Void Spirits. No connection, and hoping him to jump in as the Mind is also placed down by Sanctified. There's the Nightmare onto the Legion Commander. Vol kept away. Maliburgos on the high ground. He's got very low mana right now, and a cooldown also on the Mystic Flare.
That was actually a really fast move from the Mystery Machine there, immediately putting 2 TPs towards top where the Luna was pushing that top tier 1, trying to break out of this circle of towers surrounding them right now, and she actually was pretty close to getting her TP cancelled. Don't think she would have died to the DK solo though, so that TP cancel still mattering.
Meanwhile, there used to be a Bounty Hunter in the jungle. Quick boat combo used by the Kunkka. Starting to rack up on damage. Like, even if you're a heavy right clicker like Kunkka, even agi heroes, which you have like as Luna and Bounty Hunter, who naturally scale high in armor, still take a lot of damage from heroes like Kunkka. Because you look at Luna's itemization, rarely you have any armor improving items like Assault Cuirass, for example. It's just through agility.
Yeah, just get stats.
And stats.
Armor comes. And it just... I don't want to adjust Bounty Hunter's grade down, but man, the 3.5 is starting to look generous. This guy is...
yeah.
He's got 5 deaths right now. It's a full third of his team's deaths.
But I guess the positive sign, rather him than the Invoker, RRL.
True.
Has the Orchid building into a vessel. Hi, Shaggy and Maliburgos hunting. Remnant onto the Invoker, and the Silence is going to be there, and Invoke going to be burnt down by the Mystic Flare. Tries to do some jiggling around, and here we go with the stun. The blink comes out from Legion Commander for the duel, and Vayne dropping low, but not enough. There's the kill. DK low, boat is coming in. Double King wants a piece of this party, and he's going to get 2 with the boat, and the X-Mark catching as well onto the LC, making it a 3-for-1 for the Mystery Machine. Now 5ManMidas is really going to be in trouble because they can't really defend this tower too well, but they're not in trouble of having to actually work for it, as the Mystery Machine is going to be spreading around the map. Quick replay on that as well.
This poor Invoker. Yeah, sure, you can silence, but it doesn't matter that he doesn't have heals if you're not the one engaging. The damage from the techies here, look at how low this DK is after this exchange is over.
They couldn't get the dual win,
threat.
but they still got the overwhelming odds just in time as the duel ended to actually secure the kill on the Bane. Otherwise, he might have actually gotten scot-free.
Now smoke up. Gonna get broken by High Shaggy if they just
Blink
walk
duel.
up here.
If they get the void with Blink duel, that's huge. Smokes are popping. Jubei is the guy to walk in again, and they're gonna jump on the Invoker instead. The heal comes out, but it's not gonna be enough. It's simply not enough, and Sanctified sacrifices himself to get some early damage in, and he will be taken as High Shaggy secures, and there Jubei will be credited with the kill. Kunkka with the BKB chasing the Luna. X-Mark is available. No man to dodge it. They're fighting in the river at the same time. Vol isolated them. They're going to be taking Ruzi down, and now following on the rest. The LC very low on HP. Shaggy lives thanks to the rum buff and the feed script onto the Bounty Hunter. It's a team wipe. They will take everybody with them. And you did not kill a single hero from the Mystery Machine. 5,000 damage dealt, no kills, and they will take this tier 2 tower.
Jubei is such a party pooper, man. The entire enemy team is there, smoked up, looking for that blink reveal kill, and he just walks in and ruins the entire thing. That is the +5 gameplay we love to see.
Yeah. And Techies TP'd in to die. Wasn't able to do much. This was a pretty frantic team fight, but Jubei, again, perfect placing. Kind of puts the fear in the hearts of 5ManMidas that our smokes got pocked. What do we do? Oh, we got jumped on. We need to save the Invoker. Oh, we lost the Invoker. And they've spent this entire fight running away. Ruzi's been trying to disengage. They're trying to duel in the river at the same time. As there's a duel onto the Kunkka here at the same time, but he's also using his BKB to save himself. And here we go, the bow's going to be connecting again onto RRL. It's actually not going to stun him, but they're still going to be chasing him for a little bit longer. No blink stun for Tip, and they will be having to take down the Legion Commander and the Bounty Hunter instead. So they don't kill the Invul, but find 2. Another BKB charge burned off of the Kunkka, but Double King lives.
Yeah, I really don't think he minds at this point in the game. This is all potential snowballing from 5ManMidas that just gets cut off at the roots. It's like, no, actually. You don't get to do anything in the mid-game. Luna desperately scraping together her own BKB right now. And then she'll still be the only BKB haver into a Bane, which is...
not good enough. Also,
No,
your BKB prevents you from being saved by press the attack, so you gotta make sure somebody else is tanking it for you.
Yep.
So when you put like 1+1+1 -3 and you somehow still end up getting positive numbers, you gotta try to adjust your gameplay strats, as it's not just gonna be enough on getting a BKB and hoping somebody else tanks the Fiend Script. You have to play aggressive, and that's what they're doing right now. Sunstrike into the duel. Jubei, one more hit for Vol. Fiend Script on the guy, and where's the backup? Where somebody help Jubei? Somebody help this guy. Nobody coming to the rescue. Slow TPs. Can't get there in time. Valiant effort for Jubei, but a victory as a track kill goes through for 5ManMidas.
It's about time. You were talking about positive numbers. I'm like, man, the only positive numbers I see here are for High Shaggy, who also cut down another kill on the top lane, getting the tankies.
Nothing new under this sun when we were talking about High Shaggy. 907, 16 KDA with 142 last hits, 11k net worth. Pretty solid. Has played a good series. This is one of those good High Shaggy series.
Oh yeah, he's looking splendid right now. Very convincing.
And by saying that,
5ManMidas
I don't mean negatively. I don't mean it negatively that we have a positive series, but he's played really well.
Like every single time we see 5ManMidas angling for these engagements, they see a bunch of targets and like, nope, not that one, nope, not that one. Oh, there they come. It's just so rough. Like, literally, the only one I think they can engage on favorably right now is the Bane. Even if you go on the Skywrath, the Bane is just going to get in the way.
Yeah, they can go high ground here.
Jubei or bust.
They can actually go high ground here. They've got the creep wave with them. DK form is still up halfway. Double King's got plenty of damage. A Heartbeat Scout coming in from the side. Spots the Invoker. And RRL's going to be taken away. Sanctified with the jump in. Going to get a bit of damage onto the Kunkka, but he's going to be losing his life as Jubei sneaks in for the steal. Early BKB Eclipse. They're already running out. Oh no. Oh boy.
I mean, you're hoping
Ball
that you...
looking for the duel, and he's gonna get punished for it too. And they've caught the Luna. That's game.
That is game.
That was such a back-breaking moment that really I could feel the crunch all the way here into the cold north.
Oh yeah,
Ray,
some chiropractic noises.
He's dead.
I know why you pop it there, right? Because you're hoping that they're still in range and you get to unload your entire Eclipse on the single target in the base, but they're just out of range and then actually just nothing.
They disengage at the same time he wants to go in. So it's not like they extend a couple more pixels and, oh, they're actually too deep to actually start tanking hits from the Eclipse. And Vol can't blink. He can't blink. He's burning. He's burning, baby. And he's going to get Fiend Script too. RRL going to be moving in. The stun coming in from Tip. Very good coordination there from TMM, keeping them away while they're doing building damage. And still getting some kills as the Techies falls. And now Vol, 1 versus 5. Look at this guy.
Jubei.
Not going to get it up. Not Jubei. Jubei
Got
down. Ruzi gets him. He got him. Mission complete. Or you could almost say... You could almost say that was a bit of a mission fail. We'll get him next time.
Yeah, but it was Jubei or bust, right?
Yeah, Jubei or bust indeed. But hey, 3-1. Bot racks are taken. Mid racks are about to fall. And the Mystery Machines not slowing down their engines at all. Again, a game where Roshan has had zero. Like, look at this fella. We're not even going to watch the push. We're going to watch this fella right here. We've been missing Roche for, what, almost 2 hours now? Okay, maybe we'll go back to the base and watch some kills that Shanky's going to be taking.
You know why, though? That's nothing new. What Roshan is doing is new. Can you imagine? An entire series where his house has not been invaded, nobody's taken his cheese.
No shards of any kind recovered in this game. Not a single secondary life. Can we say this is technically an anti for the Cubs? It's just another slaughter. The Mystery Machine already pulled off a dominating game one with about almost 30,000 gold of a lead in the end. And this one's 21k in 24 minutes. They almost got more 1,000 GPM per minute in this game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the wild part, isn't it? Was how dominating the first game was. You think it wouldn't actually get much worse, but they took until 33 minutes to end that one with a Necrophos who was literally immortal. Huh?
The only voice line you can come up in that scenario. He's sitting on the high ground, pops his blade mail, goes for the duel. And there's a lot of people showing up, and they actually are they messing with Mali Burgos here? They just canceled his teleport with a nightmare and an X mark. They just brought him back, and he's got no mana.
Is he threatening to delete his
item? Yes. No. Okay. Take it away by Shaggy.
That's what you do. Like, your kids throw a tantrum, they try to break your toys, take it away from them.
Take it away from them, indeed. Tier 2 to fall, and the last lane of Braxton.
Look at what he bought.
On who? On Sky?
Sky.
Oh, he's going Rapier. Might as well.
Well, he will be going Rapier for a while. Oh,
hey,
Jubei
it's Jubei. Again, he's going to be targeted by this one, but hey, it's a victory for the Mystery Machine. Jubei lives. He's got Phoenix Grip ready. They could use on the Invoker. They could use on the Luna, who just BKB'd in, and they're going to try and get some early damage in as well, but they're already losing their cores. 3 down. They've killed the supports. If only they had the Veils in the Sky, maybe he would have done some extras here, but finally, they tap out. The GG call comes out as they get team wiped in their own base. 26 minutes, the Mystery Machine will be going into second place in the division with this victory now. 4-1, while 5ManMidas